person, I think he is someone not only known by the DTM or the AOL faculty, but someone who is always giving and sharing the light that he carries. Whenever he comes in the meeting, you must have seen there's like another kind of energy come. Hello, everyone. So, how's everyone doing? That is the energy he carries. So, I think it is very infectious and an amazing speaker, an amazing person, and someone who is always rooting for all of us and motivating all of us. So over to DTM Arun for having the section.
Great. Thank you very much, everyone. How is the Josh, everyone? Well,
Hi,
sir.
yeah, that is a great attitude to have. And today, my speech, my session is going to be on right attitude in life. A great philosopher once stated, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. Attitude is everything. A person is happy with a certain set of circumstances, but not just with a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of attitudes. We should start with a clean mental window and develop a positive attitude towards life. It is only when we clean our attitude window that other success principles can shine through. If our window is smudged, only a fraction of light of these success principles can get through, and success is limited. Success begins in the mind. It is a state of mind. A positive attitude is a person's passport to a great tomorrow. Now, number one habit, according to me, is healthy habit building. I am a 5 a.m. club member. In our membership, we believe that if we own our mornings, you can be a success throughout your day, and sky is the limit to what you can achieve. I get up at 5 a.m. every day, come what may, whether I've slept the previous night or not. I'm able to do yoga, pranayam, meditation, and go to gym every day. And I'm fresh and ready to go to office with a fresh burst of energy. Because exercise and yoga is good for mental health. It enhances brain plasticity, supporting learning and emotional resilience. So this is the number one habit which I have developed. Second habit, which I would like to stress upon, is inches make champions. Take small steps at a time. Even if you want to develop some good habits, one small step with consistent effort. I remember when I had to participate in the Airtel Marathon, initially I was a bit overwhelmed with such a huge distance to be covered. I had rested for it. My running coach told me to start practicing running every day for 1 kilometer. So every day I used to practice for 1 kilometer, and second day I increased it to 2 kilometers. It kept on like that. And after 15 days, I was able to run 21 kilometers without much effort, and all ready for the Airtel Marathon. And I would like to tell you that when I was in the Airtel Marathon, I did it so beautifully and got a medal for successful completion and in a jubilant mood. So inches make champions. Just make small efforts. The number 3 attitude I feel, which can be a life-changing and transforming, is gratitude. Gratitude is a great attitude. The secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. Greater the attitude, the greater the blessings you will have in life. When I get up in the morning, I make it a point to list at least 10 things I'm grateful for. I maintain a gratitude manual. So when you have this manual, so you are not in a complaining mode. You are always, because when you are in a complaining mode, It's not very uplifting and energizing, and nobody likes to be around a complainer except the complainer himself. So when I ran this marathon, there was one runner, Major DP Singh, who was running marathon with me, and he was a blade runner. He had artificial legs and blade prosthetics, and because he had lost his leg during the Kargil war. So in his interview after marathon, he said every day he wakes up feeling grateful, and he goes to Gurudwara and expresses his gratitude to the Lord Almighty that he was able to survive the war and he was able to do service to the nation. If a person who has lost his legs can count his blessings and express gratitude, what stops us from counting our blessings? So my next point is watch your words. Your words place a trail. Our words affect our emotions, our beliefs, and our effectiveness in life. Certain words impact our emotional intensity. If you use words like furious, livid, enraged, our physiology and subsequent behavior would be altered. Our BP would rise and we would be tense all over. So try to avoid words like worthless, useless, and all, because the words have the power to manifest as your destiny. Toastmasters meeting is the right forum where we are not allowed to use unparliamentary words about sex, politics, religion, and all. So you're in the right place, my dear friends. Next point which I would drive home is always associate with positive people. As they say, you are an average of 5 persons whom you interact with daily. Try to be moving with positive people who boost your self-esteem and make you successful. Toastmasters meeting like today, there's such a great forum where your self-confidence is bolstered. People always are encouraging and you become a better version after attending every meeting. My next point, which I would like to say, is always be undaunted by failure. The greatest mistake a person can make is to be afraid of making one. In Toastmasters meeting, you get a platform where you can make mistakes and still get appreciation, where you can perform any roles without any judgments for fear of failure. Confront your fears and grow. Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain. He who loses wealth loses much. He who loses a friend loses more. But who loses courage loses everything in life. Be courageous, my dear friends. The last point which I would like to mention upon is it is never too late. Just do it. Age is just a figure. Age is a state of mind. I remember my father joined Tata Group at the age of 61 as advisor and continued to be so till 75 years. Even now his colleagues call him for advice. So he has maintained his relevance even now. Is 90 plus. So these days, people are contemplating retirement at the age of 45 or even before because of burnt out and all. It's just a mental game. It's just an attitude. I remember, you must be familiar, there was a very marathon famous Fauja Singh who died recently. He started his running and practicing marathon at the age of 88 years, my dear friends, and has been running since then, even till the age of 102. He was in the Guinness Books of World Records for participating in maximum marathons as super citizen. So, my dear friends, it is never too late. Age is a state of mind. To summarize, I would say, it is all about attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Keep it high, soar high, and cheers, my dear friends. If you want any questions, any other thing, I am ready for that Q&A session. Thank you very much.